Okay, let's take a look at the zeroing function. Now to begin that process, we're going to give the top encoder button a long press. And we're going to start, and of course, you'll see a common theme here is that we're going to work from kind of top down. But we start at profile because the ATRIS will allow you to sight in for 5 different profiles. So in other words, it'll remember 5 different zeros for the same gun using perhaps different ammunition, or for 5 different guns, however you want to set it up. But it'll remember 5 different zeros, and that is controlled under profile. So let's take a look. We'll give it a quick press, enter. Now, you'll see it, we refer to the profiles as the G number. So you have G1 through G5. But in this table, you're also going to see after it populates that we can assign the distance that we zeroed this gun in for. We can assign a gun name so you can remember what gun it is you sighted it in for. And then we can also see the left, right, up, down sight-in values once we've populated that. So to select a gun profile, you simply just, move the encoder, roll it up or down, and then you find the one that you want. Let's work in G1. We'll give it a quick press, and then we'll select that. Get a confirmation that action is successful. And you can see down at the bottom of the display, the second icon from the left, it says G1. So there's always a reminder in the bottom status bar of what gun profile you're currently selecting. Give it a long press back out of that submenu, and we'll roll down to zeroing. And this is where we get down to business. Give it a quick press to enter. And actually, the first thing that'll come up will be distance. Now, it's going to pre-assign a 100-yard sight-in distance for you. But truth is, you can select anything you want and change it. This is where you're going to label the sight-in distance to remember it for your gun profile. But it is also where your ballistics will begin. So if you're using the LRF model and you've activated ballistics and put in ballistic data, then that data needs to run off a main zero number. And so this is a very important number for that reason. So the default is 100, but you can give it a quick press and you can go in and roll the encoder and change it to whatever you like. I'm going to leave it at 100 yards. Then we're going to roll down to gun. And again, this is another one of our advanced features that really help out the user in the field. And when you first get your scope, it's going to say this, NA means not assigned. Give it a quick press. Now, this is where a library of different gun nicknames that you can create will display. When you first get your scope, there will be none. So the cursor will be over this button at the bottom called Add New. We'll press, open that up. And let's just go in and we'll make a gun nickname real quick. So I'm going to make this for my 300 Blackout. Come to symbol, go to our characters. Because I like things nice and neat, I'm going to make a cap. And we're going to say 300 B L K. All right, we'll enter that. And you get 8 characters here to work with. You can really create any name that you feel is suitable and something easy for you to remember. And once we create it, it'll be in the library. As you see here, we'll roll the black cursor up to it. We'll give it a quick press, we hit select, and boom, you can see it populates there. A long press to back up. Okay, so let's take the zeroing process from beginning to end in a simulation. So we've assigned our distance, we created a gun nickname, and now we're going to zero that gun profile in, which is G1. We'll highlight 0 as you see here. We'll give the encoder a quick press. And up comes a confirmation screen. This is just essentially to remind you that, hey, you said you wanted to sight in gun profile 1 at 100 yards. Please confirm your target distance is 100 yards. Now, you can shoot at any distance you want, but it's confirming that you want 100 yard 0 for this gun profile. And we'll hit OK. All right. So we've kind of gone through all the meanings of what these buttons are for. What we would do now is we would bring up this screen as you see it. We'll put the crosshair on our bullseye. Let's line it up. Bang. We take our shot, and as you can see, the point of impact is a little high and a little right. So what we do is we take the encoder and we roll down to the freeze function. Give it a quick press. We bring up the adjustment arrows. Now we're going to take our crosshair and we're going to line it right over the aiming spot that we just shot at, the bullseye. And when we get it right on top, we're going to roll the encoder to the on position for freeze. Just like that. Okay. Now that it's frozen, we give the encoder a quick press. The adjustment arrows on freeze go away. We roll down to zoom. You can zoom up if you want. I'm just going to go ahead and leave it at 3.5. And then we come over to left, right. We give it a quick press, bring up the adjustment arrows. And now we take the encoder and we roll so that our crosshair starts moving. The adjustment crosshair starts moving to the right. We get it lined up, give it a quick press. We roll down to up, down, left, right. Bring up the adjustment arrows with a quick press. And we roll the encoder and get the crosshair right over our observed point of impact, just like that. Once we get it there, give the encoder a quick press. The adjustment arrows and up, down go away, and we come up to save and stay. Give it a quick press, and our reticle moves, and our adjustment values are saved. And that, my friends, is it. It is just that simple. What makes our system so simple to use is we've incorporated the freeze function into the encoder. So unlike a button press, where when you try and freeze it and you press the button, it moves off target, an easy roll of the encoder makes it so simple to use. And once you've done this, once you've made this adjustment, as you just saw, you can go hunting. It's ready to shoot. Now, if you want to shoot again and reconfirm everything, that's great, but that adjustment is made. We'll roll up to save and exit, and we are out. So we will back out. We'll go up to gun profile, and all that data is now populated. You can see gun profile 1 is sighted in for a distance of 100 yards. It's assigned to my 300 blackout. The left-right values are a positive 16.08 inches. The up, down, left, right is positive 14.66. And you can do that for all 5 gun profiles. You can see down in the bottom bar of the status display that we've got gun profile 1 and 0 of 100 yards is displayed right there for you. That's it. Okay, time to go shooting and enjoy. And we appreciate the business.